Welcome back, Nail Queens. I feel like I haven't done a mani in forever. We've had a really busy month, so I haven't been able to do many manicures, but today I'm going to be using Ciara's Nail Glitter World. I absolutely love this shop. It's a very small business based in Puerto Rico. If you didn't see my unboxing of this collection last week, I'll link it here for you guys. But today I'm going to be doing like more of a fall vibes type of style glitter mani kind of thing. So I'm going to be using this glitter here and the solid dark burgundy. So in order to get started, if you didn't see my video, she sells a lot of glitter mixes that are not mixed with anything. So since I use my powders like as dip powder, I'm going to mix it with clear dip powder. So I'm going to put a little bit of clear in here to top it off and then mix it all together, and then I can get started on my manicure. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with how this mixed, but I might mix it just a little bit more just to make sure that the clear really gets in every nook and cranny. I mean, I don't plan on dipping to the very bottom of the jar, but you know, I don't want the top to be full of clear and not enough glitter. So time to get into the manicure. So Creations by Ciara, or Ciara's Nail Glitter World, whichever one you choose to go by. Her website is creationsbyciara.com, but her Instagram is, like, her branding and everything is Ciara's Nail Glitter World. She sells acrylic powders. So I mentioned this in my unboxing video last week. She sells acrylic powders, and if you didn't know, acrylic can be used with dip powder liquids because they are very, very, very similar mediums, except for the acrylic powder is just milled a little not as fine as dip powder. But if you watch till the end and you see my manicure at the end, you're going to see it turns out perfectly fine. So if you're someone who's like, I'm not sure if I should be using acrylic with my dip liquids, it turns out perfectly fine. So to tell you a little bit more about what I'm doing for today's manicure, I'm going to keep it really, really simple. I'm not doing any nail art. It seems like you guys prefer the simple manis over the nail art. That's what I've been noticing based on analytics. But I'm going to be doing the dark burgundy on 4 of my nails. I'm going to be doing a full glitter nail on my middle finger, and I'm going to be doing glitter ombres on the index and the ring finger, kind of cascading away from the middle finger so it kind of like flows together. So that is my thought process, where this mani is going. And of course, as always, I'm going to encapsulate everything in clear dip powder so that when I file, shape, and buff, the color is completely protected and it's absolutely glossy and beautiful. So I just want to chit chat because, like, I pre-recorded a lot of my videos for August because I knew we were going to be going on vacation, and we had another small trip that we just got back from last night that we went on this past weekend. So I knew I was going to be busy and not have enough time to do manicures and not have time to do a lot of things that I normally would do on a date, like a weekly and monthly basis for my nails. So I pre-recorded a lot of things. This is by the time you're watching this video, I actually did this mani a week ago, and this video is going up a week after I did the manicure. So just like some perspective of my timeline, but some of my other videos, like, I have recorded 3 to 4 weeks in advance just for time saving purposes. So I want to know, did you guys go on any summer trips this summer? Has school started in your area? If you have kids, or if you're going back to school, how's that going for you guys? Like, I want to catch up. Like, how is your summer? How is your end of summer? And are you already transitioning into fall? Did you have fun? Did you go on any vacations? I want to know. So let me know in the comments below. So if you've never done a glitter ombre, I'm doing a vertical one, so it's going side to side instead of top to bottom or bottom to top. But I'm using an eyeshadow brush, and I feel like the one that I'm using for this nail here is a little too dense, for the size of the glitters that I have going on. So on my next nail I'll switch, but for now I've just moved on to like individually placing the glitters because I feel like that's a little easier for me right now because my eyeshadow brush is failing me with the size of these glitters. And I'll show you in a minute like the glitter mix and everything and all of its elements. This is really such a gorgeous glitter mixture. So I'm trying to get as many small pieces of glitter on here, like the really, really minuscule ones between the bigger chunks, but it wasn't working out well with the size of the eyeshadow brush that I was using. So I'm going to do a full dip on this, and then after I'm done, I'm going to go onto my ring finger. That's going to have the rest of the vertical ombre. And my cats are playing in the background. One looks like it's about to punch the other. So I put clear dip powder on my pinky and my thumb already off camera. It looks kind of cloudy, but it won't when I dust it off and put activator on. It looks kind of bubbly and all, but don't worry, it'll be fine. So I'm just gonna put activator and show you guys like how it looks normal after you activate it. So I have to put clear on every single nail. I used to not do that, and then once I tried it, I was like, whoa, clear actually makes the difference. So I'm gonna put the glitter ombre on my ring finger, although I kind of like it as is, the way it is. I'm gonna do the glitter ombre here, the vertical on this side of the nail, and I'll be back. Alright, so I'm pretty much done with the glitter, and I take my cupcake liner and pour my glitter back into the jar. This is how I save my powder for every single manicure. And then I'm going to encapsulate everything in clear dip powder, the 3 glittery ones that haven't been encapsulated yet. And I have a question. Do you encapsulate your nails? If you do, or if you don't, let us know in the comments below. I'm very intrigued to know how many people do and how many people don't. Like, there's no wrong answer. I know for the longest time I didn't, and my manis were fine. And then I did, and I was like, oh, it kind of does make a difference. Like, it doesn't make so much of a difference that it goes from like ugly to cute or anything. It just like the way that it makes the glitter look when the glitter is encapsulated, I think is incredible. Okay, so encapsulation is technically done, and while that's like drying and stuff, I'm gonna show you guys this incredible product from Creations by Ciara. She sells disinfectant spray, so think like scented rubbing alcohol. I love these things. I have several bottles, so I have the Viva La Juice in a small bottle and a large bottle. So here's my large bottle, untouched so far because I'm still going through my small one. It lasts forever, but look at these cute adornments like mixed in at the bottom. So this is is this the honey scented one? Yeah, this is a honey scented one. I love using this, so I like to spray my nails before I shape and buff and after I shape and buff to remove any excess powder off my nails. Plus it gives my nails like a nice, it smells good, okay? So like my skin and all that smells good, and the bottles are really cute, and it's a really affordable product. And yeah, so if you're ever shopping Ciara's Nail Glitter World's website, I highly recommend picking up these rubbing alcohol disinfectant sprays because I think they're great. So I'm inspecting my nails because I have to do some shaping right now. So what I like to do is just take my file and file it flat where my free edge is. That way I get a really crisp flat line there, and then do my side walls, and then my shaping and buffing and all that will come later. But I am cropping out the shaping and buffing. It is so extensive, y'all. So if you need a video on filing, shaping, and buffing, I do have a video on that, on how I did it on my almond shape when I did have almonds back a while ago. But I have this cool tool called the ErgoFile, this right here, this pink and purple tool. It's curved. I've been using the blue one for the longest time, but Miranda's Nail Creations told me that she loves the pink and purple one, so I went ahead and purchased it, and I must agree with her. I feel like it's easier to hold than the blue one is, in my personal opinion. So if you use the blue one and you find it like a little awkward to hold, get yourself the pink and purple one, whether it's on Black Friday or just at any time, whatever the case may be. I love this tool. It's a great investment for your cuticle line so that you can get like a nice rounded edge without filing into your skin. And then Julie from Dip Nails by Jules told me about this, and I'm like, wow, how did I never know about this? So it's a much smaller glass like cuticle pusher, and it has a point end on it. I use the pointed end to get in the cuticle line. I never really realized before how much dip powder gets stuck on the cuticle line until I took this glass cuticle pusher to it. I was like, whoa. So this is one of those things that's like, for me, it's oddly satisfying, but also like creepy at the same time. So I'm just gonna clean out my cuticle line of any excess dip powder that's not supposed to be there, that I kind of like filed away, but it's still stuck in there. So I'm gonna clean that all out. So I was just getting my nails prepared for activating it, so I cleansed off everything with rubbing alcohol and a paper towel to get off any dust. Now I'm activating it, and then I'm going to let that sit for about a minute or two, and then use rubbing alcohol and a lint-free wipe to remove any excess activator that is on my nail. This way when I top coat, my brush doesn't harden and I don't experience any issues. I do have a question for those who are doing your nails at home. Do you use a dip powder top coat or a gel top coat? So since I'm using dip powder liquids and all that, I do have the option to use a gel top coat, but for some reason, I just love the ease of use with the dip powder top coat. I know a lot of people love their gel top coat, and I used to use it religiously until I started developing a gel sensitivity, but it's given me a newfound appreciation for dip powder top coat and really seeing which brands have really nice shine and gloss. So this is the Mani Boss dip powder liquid set that I'm using, in case you're curious. I have everything linked below, by the way, if you need to check out any links in the description so you know where to shop, where I purchased everything. But I love myself a good dip powder top coat. So I am done now. That's gonna air dry, and yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in, watching my most recent Mani video. It's been a while. I know it's been a while, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.